All right. Welcome, everyone, to our Sisterhood of the Rose Goddess Circle, and welcome to our Sunday night prayer circle. And you can learn more about this particular prayer circle by going to the meetup.com Atlanta Sisterhood of the Rose meetup group if you'd like, or you can go out to my website at laurahosford.com. And also my co-host, Adrienne, who's here with me, and her website is jeanadrienne.com. And Jean is also on Patreon, and you can learn more about Jean going to her website, or you can go and learn about myself and some of the other services at my website, whatever you'd like to do. So welcome to our call tonight. It's going to be, I think, a very powerful call coming in. Tonight we are going to be working with the Dakini. And so the Dakini is the enlightened feminine, and her message is, my gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. And so I really felt her presence coming in today very, very strongly, wanting to bring through this message, because we're in such a time now of imbalance. We've been in this time of imbalance here for thousands of years, with the masculine, kind of being the one that was been in charge, so to speak, and not really recognizing the equal partner of the feminine, the feminine principle. So the basically the era of the masculine is done. And so before the era of the masculine, if you go back into history, you can read about this, about there was the era of the goddess, and the feminine was the overarching principle, if you will, at that time. And then there was kind of the fall of the feminine, which was actually part of the divine plan, as hard as that is to maybe for you to accept. There is some truth in that. And then so we've gone through the last several thousands of years with the male dominated energy. And now it's time to bring both of these energies into unity consciousness. It's time to merge these energies first within us, and to come back into embodying the feminine principle and the masculine principle, but uniting it with the Christ consciousness in the body, in the physical embodiment. And so at this time right now, we have just entered the age of, I think it's the seventh age, the age of Aquarius, the golden age of peace that is coming to the planet. Master Saint Germain is the Chohan for this age. Of course, he is the master of the seventh ray, the amethyst, the purple, the violet flame. And so now at this very, very, very unique, but yet very important pivot that we're doing on the earth right now, and all that we're experiencing here, especially in the root chakra. And so in the root chakra of the earth, what is the root chakra about? Well, it's about our security. It's about our stability. It's about our physical manifestation in these beautiful bodies that we have, and our security, and all of these issues are now really coming up on the earth. And so it's now time for us to really go even deeper, I believe, to look at the imbalances within each of us, to look at these imbalances, and to really look at sitting with what are the messages that we're receiving individually. Not so much about going out there, and there's right now thousands of opinions, and that's okay. People need to speak their truth. They need to speak what they need to speak, and they need to have their process. Everybody needs to have their process. And so I think it's really important that we can see the bigger picture of all of this, that this was a virus, yes, but going much deeper than that, that this was really orchestrated by the divine. This was allowed to happen for what purpose? The purpose of bringing us, basically, the world to almost a halt, and everybody to begin to settle into, really calming down, getting in touch with hopefully their soul. You don't even have to call it a spiritual practice. Labels are not important. What's important is that we all begin to slow down and take a look at our world, and instead of just being in a kind of a mindless mind chatter of being driven by the left brain and saying, where is this all leading to? We've seen the destruction on the earth. We've seen the destruction to the animal kingdom. We've seen it to nature and the plants. We're seeing basically the destruction of the earth before our very eyes. If we don't stop, what we're doing and how we're co-creating together, because this is a co-creation of everybody on this planet. It's just not one person. It's all of us is part of this co-creation. And so when I looked at for tonight, what goddess wanted to come through, and I got this very strong image of the Dakini. And you may not be familiar with the Dakini because she's a very, very high energy. She's a very pure energy. She goes beyond the 12 dimensions. But she's here to lead us through, to see beyond, the illusion, and to begin to really embody the Christ consciousness. So let me first share with you a little bit about the Dakini. She is the enlightened feminine. She is the enlightened feminine. And I believe that's what we're all being called to do. I believe that we are at this time of graduation. Well, as we all know, when we're in college or, maybe we're getting a PhD, there's a final exam that we have to go through, right? There's an initiation. We know on this path to enlightenment and ascension that there are many initiations. And so we are in this final initiation now before we ascend into our mastery, our ascended mastery on the earth plane. And so the Dakini is now here to show us, she's coming in with her energy to show us that, yes, she is the embodiment of the feminine wisdom that goes beyond reason or intellect. She moves beyond the reason, beyond the intellect of the left brain. Her name translated in Tibetan is sky goer. She is a tantric priestess and a female manifestation of wisdom. She is elusive, playful, and ultimately defies definition. You can't even define her in a sense. And we know the feminine is a mystery anyway. She represents the enlightened feminine principle of non-duality. So non-duality beyond this realm, because we live on a planet that's, based in duality. And she also transcends any gender. So when we go back to heaven and we leave this body, we don't really have a male or a female as in a gender. We have both. We are both. We are both of those energies, feminine and masculine. She contains a sharp, quick, and uncompromising energy that can feel radical, wild, and free. So you can see her picture here, with her arms, right, going out. She's a space dancer, a sky goer. She's left the rigid boundaries of Earth and the laws of gravity. She's moved beyond it. She is about the limitless of the sky, There's no limits. Because of all this, all possibilities are open to her. In Tibetan Buddhism, she represents the inner realm as a meditation deity. The outer realm is a tantric yogini. And in the mundane realm is a woman who teaches spiritual truths to in each moment of her everyday life. She holds the gold tantric staff, which is a symbol of the ultimate union she has attained, the ecstatic bliss in emptiness. She can appear as a messenger, a guide, or as a protector, and she is known for being unruly in whatever she does because the ordinary rules of conduct do not apply to her. No man rules her, and a taste of freedom is what she wants to give us most of all. So we are being called to this. We are being called to really embody this beautiful energy of the Dakini, because this moves beyond the polarity. This moves beyond the, the rigidness, the structure of the body even. She wants us to be fully free again. And that's your graduation. To not only embody the 12 dimensions of DNA, but to move to the 13th level of consciousness where you can then go through the hieroskamas and remarried to your own divinity. Then you're free, truly free of this planet and of this realm. The Dakini means that the task will be accomplished. So she's telling us that our task right now of what we're going through, this initiation, will be accomplished. Whatever you're currently working on, a project, an answer, or a decision, whatever's going on with you, as well as what is going on with this planet, that she's going to help to see you through to the other side. So really take that into your heart and feel her next to you right now. Feel her energy beginning to come to you, beginning to come to your heart, beginning to come into your crown, beginning to come into your womb. In whatever form you need most is a playful angelic presence, or maybe you need a taskmaster to help you maneuver through what's at hand. Or maybe she comes to you as a messenger with the wisdom that's needed for you to take that next step. She's going to come to you in the form that you most need. When you call her in to your heart and you call on her, she is going to be right there with you all the way through this. With her, the Dakini, the answer and the way forward is not with the intellect. She is the embodiment of the feminine intuition, and she reminds you that you have an innate power to know instinctively what's best for you now. So very, very important that we're all following our own internal truth. We're following our gut instinct. We're following our own feminine intuition. This is so crucial right now, that we spend time in whatever way we need to, in prayer, meditation, in quietness, in exercise, in creativity, that we really become very, very anchored in to that energy and that deep connection that we connect into with our feminine intuition. The Dakini means it's not going to be a straight, clear yes or no. We won't always get a yes or no. With the Dakini, it's the third option. She reminds us that there's something, our beloved, that's something beyond yes or no, or even right or wrong. There's something here that she's calling us to. She's pointing to the way. She's pointing to moving beyond this realm so that you don't have to reincarnate again. She's pointing you to this place of completion, the third way, the third option. There's something that your gut will tell you if you can be expansive enough to hear the answer. It is not bound by the usual or by the expected. She will always allow you to come up with the unthinkable, the most imaginative, and the most brilliant outcome possible. So wow, 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 what a message. what a message to have her come in and confirm this for us, that everything that is unfolding is to lift us into the unthinkable, the unimaginable, to reunite us with our Christ consciousness, to activate the divine feminine and divine masculine within. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go into this meditation. First, let me give you a few instructions on that. And you can then, with your own intuition, choose how you would like to approach this meditation. So this is a White Tara sound meditation. White Tara is a Dakini. She's known by the Tibetan Buddhists as the swift protectress because she acts quickly to protect the mind from the snares and the delusions of samsara, the duality. And right now, our intellect and our minds are being greatly challenged on the outer world. As an energy being, she resides in the Sambhogaka, the pure realm of light and sound. She has 21 aspects, each one emanating a different color and quality of consciousness. By her nature, White Tara is a luminous white light in nature, meaning that her presence is calming, gently transformative, and nurturing. When you focus your attention upon the mantra of White Tara, you immerse yourself in her healing and her transformational nature. And according to the Tibetan Buddhist tradition, mantras are energetic residing places for those deities to which their mantras correspond. Thus, when we contemplate or meditate on the mantra of the White Tara, one is transported into the luminous nature of this Bodhisattva of compassion and into her light-filled realm. So we're going to listen to this, and the instructions are, you can either focus your attention on the top of your head, your crown chakra, which is the 1,000-petaled lotus, and this will connect you to the vast interdimensional realities of your being. The other choice is you can choose to focus on your third eye, located here, between the physical eyes. And this is associated with psychic seeing. Or you can focus your attention to your heart and your heart chakra. So just take a moment to choose whichever one you want to connect with. And I'm going to go ahead and start the meditation. And Jean, will you give me a thumbs up? I just want to make sure everyone can hear this.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there supposed to be something playing, Laura? There's nothing. Mm-mm. Nope, gone. It's not clear, Laura.
Still can't hear it?
You can hear it, but it's garbled and it goes in and out and it's not clear.
Okay, let me try something else then. Hang on, I got it up a second way here, so let me try it this way. Okay, it's really interesting.
Oh, whoops. The message I sent you went to Deanna.
Okay.
Oops. Let's try that again.
Can you hear that now?
That's worse. Not at all. Nothing.
Okay, sorry about that, everyone. That's really, really strange because I've done that before and it was fine, so I don't understand that. Okay. All right, well, let's just take a moment to, I'm just going to lead everyone through a meditation, then we'll just come into your heart and close your eyes. And just begin to bring the energy down to your heart. And begin to connect in with your breath. Beautiful. And begin to expand out through your heart. And as you do, you see a set of golden stairs before you. Begin to climb the golden stairs. Now reaching the top, you see a golden door. You now open the golden door and enter into the luminous matrix of the universe. As you do, you begin to see a beautiful golden chair. You move to that chair and take a seat. As you do, you begin to feel a luminous white light coming down from the highest heavens, now surrounding you. You begin to relax more deeply in your chair. As you do, you begin to hear a whisper from your higher self. Your higher self is now saying it's time for you to embody her, that there's nothing to be afraid of. And this, in fact, the freedom that you have waited for so long. And so now begin to invite her to come in, moving down first into the crown chakra. And this is your beautiful goddess light. And just through your own intention, begin to invite her to begin to move into all of your cells in the space in between, moving down into the quantum field of you. And through your intention, just begin to ask the light, the beautiful goddess light, the luminous one, to begin to fill your cells with the divinity of you, filling you with the Christ consciousness energies of your own divine blueprint. And as that beautiful, beautiful light begins to come into the cells, the waves, the particles, the essence of you. All density is released, deleted, and diminished, and returned to source to be recycled back into pure love. And just taking some really deep breaths and begin to just relax your body even more deeply. Allowing yourself to become so relaxed and so flexible and fluid as she now enters into you. And she whispers, I am the Dakini. I am your divine feminine. I am the one who will help you embody your Christ consciousness, your feminine spirituality, your pure, innocent self. I am the one who will guide you forward to beyond this world, back to reality, back to the Godhead, back to the angelic realm. Take a moment to breathe and to relax. Breathe and relax. I am you and you are me. I have been waiting for this opportunity to rejoin with you for many, many thousands of years. Now is the time for us to reunite. Now is the time for you to embody my spirit within you. Now is the time to rise up into your next most glorious, blissful self, to experience the freedom that is your birthright. Come and join with me. There is nothing to fear. You are ready for this moment. Find that truth within your heart, within your soul. Ask yourself now, am I ready? What do you hear? What do you feel? What does your intuition tell you? This is your truth. Trust your truth. Trust yourself. It is now time to embody and return to unity where there's no separation exists. That means you embody your light and your dark. The dark has played its role. It has a place in your spiritual growth. It served you well to bring you into the shining diamond that you are. It is now time to be that radiant diamond and to let your light shine. All of those experiences, all of those moments through time have all created this beautiful you, this beautiful sculpture of your own unique diamond self. So take a breath, dear one, and just allow yourself to receive That's all that really is required now, is just to say yes and to allow this truth to enter you and to carry you forward like a wave. It's moving across this planet, the sky, and everywhere through the universe. You are ready and you are beloved. So bringing my beautiful light into your body, into your being, into your heart, merging with your soul, just allowing it to come in and just relaxing and allowing it to enter from head to toe. You are the celestial light. You are this angelic light. Allow yourself to come home here and now in the body. And so it is. So just taking a few deep breaths, feeling your energy, bring it all the way down to the feet, feeling yourself stable and secure. Just allowing the energy to continue to move through you, however it's moving through you or showing up. Just allow it to be in its divine perfection for you. So everyone taking a deep breath and then just coming back when you're ready. And we'll move into Jean leading us in a clearing.
Thank you, Laura. That was amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and I actually got a message from the Dakini as we were doing that, and she basically was telling me that we're now entering into a new cycle, a completely new reality where we've never been before. And the critical point for us now is to let go of the past and to not hold on to any ways that we thought things should be in the past. And just completely surrender into opening and allowing whatever this new is to shape itself in a moment by moment basis. So I think I want to focus the clearing around that. So what I'm going to be doing tonight is I'm going to be using my, my deck of inner sea cards. So these cards they're actually 7 mini decks inside the box, and each one has a specific purpose. So the red cards are where we set the block up for ourselves. So what we're going to do is just, if you'll take a moment and surrender to spirit and ask for help in looking at what we need to look at tonight so that we can completely release everything in the past, so that we can open ourselves to new possibilities and just allow something far greater than we ever imagined to unfold for us. So just take a moment, surrender to spirit, and ask for help. Mother, Father God, I lift up to you this wonderful group of women. And I ask that we be taken to the source of anything and everything that might potentially hold us to old ways of being, doing, having, and living, so that we can clear away the old, so that we can open up to embrace the new, to embrace the divine feminine. I ask that we be allowed to clear all obstacles in all time-space continuums in every dimension where we are expressing ourselves for the highest and best good of our souls and the highest and best good of all that is. Thy will, not my will, be done. Thank you. Okay, so the first card I'm going to pull is going to be from the red deck, and it will be this one. And What this says is that this was set up for us in another lifetime, in a past life. So I'm just going to use some muscle testing. Show me what's yes, show me what's no. In the lifetime where this was set up for all of us that are on this call tonight, and anyone who watches this at a later date, were we all the same gender? Were we all male? So we were all females. And let's see where this lifetime took place. The indigo cards are just locations. So let me shuffle them up and get all the old energy off of them. And the lifetime took place in Central or South America. All right, the orange cards are the setup. This is what happened to us in Central or South America. The time frame that I'm hearing is about 700 or 800 AD. So this would probably be in the time of the Maya in Central America. Basically, it's what I'm being shown. All right, so I'm going to pull 2 cards from the orange deck, and that will tell us what happened to us. It will be this one and this one. Okay, so what this says is that what happened to us is that we were in a no love or arranged marriage situation, and that our heart was broken. So basically our divine feminine was wounded in that lifetime. And the yellow cards are what this did to us at the soul level. And not only that, but this is also where we connect to this old lifetime, each of us. So let me just get old energy off of the yellow cards, and I'm going to pull 1 yellow card. And it will be this one. And the soul reaction is that our self-worth and our instincts were wounded. And we walked away from that lifetime with a stuck belief. The blue cards are the stuck belief. We have to acknowledge the stuck belief so that we can release it and let it go, along with all the lessons and all the paradigms of reality from that old lifetime. And the stuck belief is, others are better than me. Okay, so now we're going to work with the green cards. The green cards are the clearings. So I'm going to pull 3 of the green cards. And if we feel complete, we'll leave it at 3. And if not, I'll pull another one. Okay. So we'll just let our higher selves choose the clearings that we're going to do. This one is 1. This one is 1. And this one is 1. Okay. So the first thing it says to do is to ask that our vibration be raised as high as is humanly possible. So I ask us all at the level of our higher self to work with the energetic fields and the guides to raise our vibration as high as is humanly possible, to put us out of resonance with old lessons and to bring us firmly into the present moment. And now the second card says that there's a chakra that needs to be healed, opened, or balanced. So let's just see. So it's the heart center. So put your attention on your heart center and invite your heart center to open fully, to release all the wounds from this old lifetime when you were a Maya, to heal itself and to balance its energies, yin and yang, front and back. Okay. And we have energetic debris inside our bodies and our fields that came from this old lifetime, from our thoughts in this old lifetime. This energetic debris looks like mirrors. And what it does is it causes us to attract to ourselves people, places, and situations that make us feel like we felt in this old lifetime. So I just want you to invite your higher self and the higher self of your body to locate all this energetic debris that looks like mirrors, to lift it up and out of you and to send it to the light. Just let it go. Because these are all the anchors, the reference points that are holding you in old belief systems from the past. And I just feel the need, we need to pull another card. This one says to call in an angel and ask for help. So the angel that I'd like to call in tonight is an angel by the name of Stamera. Stamera is the angel of forgiveness. So I want you to call in Stamera and send her to this woman that was you in Central America in the time of the Maya. And allow Stamera to help this woman that was you to forgive the man that she was married to for not being what she expected, for not loving her unconditionally, and for breaking her heart. And then allow Stamera to help her to forgive herself for whatever it was that she allowed or that she took away from that lifetime. Good job. And I'm going to pull one more. And this one says that we've got a transparent egg surrounding our field, which is holding us into old patterns, old beliefs, old paradigms of reality. So just ask God and the angels to dissolve this transparent egg so that you can release the past and begin to move forward into your new life that is yours. It's ready for you now. Wow, that's much better. Okay, and so that leaves us with the violet cards. The violet cards are blessings from the angels that we receive for doing this work tonight. So let's see what our blessings are. I'm going to pull 3. This one, and this one. So the first blessing that we receive for doing this work tonight is a centeredness and calmness that will enable us to see and accomplish our purpose, our mission here on planet Earth, this incarnation. The second blessing is renewed faith in yourself. And the final blessing tonight is synchronistic flow and good fortune. And it's gratitude that owns every clearing. So just close your eyes, open your crown chakra, and feel the love of Mother, Father, God pouring in through the top of your head from the soul star above you. Allow pure love and pure light to flow down into your body. Let it fill all of your chakras, healing, balancing, centering, and aligning your chakras. And then let it flow out into every cell of your body. Fill yourself up. And when your body's full, allow it to flow out into your field and fill your emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. And from this place, give thanks. Give thanks to Mother, Father, God, to the Dakini for guiding us, to all of our angels, teachers, and guides, to the ascended masters, to our spiritual family, and all those of the light who are walking our journey with us. Give thanks to your higher self, to your body and your body's higher self, to your team and your body's team. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out through your heart in gratitude. And I ask that all of our reference points are updated. I ask that all of our grids are updated. I ask for a balancing and a stabilization of all systems, levels, and components of our beings. And I ask that we're all wrapped in sheets of rainbow light, gently sealing this work in to whatever degree is appropriate for our spiritual evolutionary state. So be it, and so it is. It is done. Thank you.
Wow, wow, wow. Thank you, Jean. That was amazing. That was really great. Very expansive in the heart area. Thank you.
So shall we allow if anybody would like to share what happened during that meditation for them?
Yes, that would be wonderful. If anybody would like to share anything, that would be, to help you to just be complete, or if you have a question, either type it in the chat box or unmute yourself. That's fine. Let me bring the chat box up here. I did see Deanna said, wow, that was incredible. Powerful meditation. My initial email account was Angelic Light 64 since the inception of the internet. Oh, the irony of life. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, she put that up after your meditation, which was totally wonderful. I really think that's what you were supposed to do, and that's why Tom Kenyon just didn't come for you.
Oh, thank you. Well, I will include the link for everyone in here so you can go. And if you'd like to listen to the Tom Kenyon music, he does such a wonderful job of connecting with the Dakini, vibration. So I'll do that. Evie said it was good. Love the cards and the message before the meditation. Beautiful. You're so welcome, Evie. Thank you for sharing. And I'll just share that I'm going to create a separate email list for everyone who has been joining us for, I think this is our 5th week now on the Sisterhood of the Rose. And I will, if you'd like to be invited to be put on the calendar, to be reminded of the link, just email me your email. You can send it to lightleadersacademy@gmail.com, and I'll be glad to add you to the list for the reminders. And Vera oh, Vera, hi. Now, I didn't see you. Vera said, thank you both so much. Glad that you're here, Vera. Nice to have you. And Deanna said, oh, Jean, I had tears streaming down my face. I love those cards and your intuitive wisdom. I so resonated with it all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so incredibly, deeply grateful. Oh, that is beautiful, Deanna. Beautiful. All right. So I will, yeah, if you'd like to be included on the email reminder, just send your email to, I'll just type it in here, lightleadersacademy@gmail.com is my email. You can send it there. And I might be doing a Facebook group, a public group, invite everyone there so I can also communicate with people who'd like to continue to come to these. And if you know of anyone who would like to join us for these, the circle is open to everyone. Please feel free to invite family or friends or anyone that you know who you think would like to join us and benefit through this global prayer meditation. If you have any recommendations for our circle, we love your suggestions, your feedback, your comments. Leslie says, these circles have been the highlight of my week. Oh, they have been incredibly on point, and everything that comes through speaks to me incredibly. I am humbled that we sisters are all connected together in these powerful sessions where spirit speaks directly through you both. Everything is perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you, sisters. Blessings to all. Thank you so much, Leslie. And yeah, and I may even consider expanding this group to include maybe I've been getting an idea lately of doing something a little different, continue to do this, but also maybe have another time where we can sit in circle and maybe even have an inquiry or a topic or something, and we can all take turns of sharing, just a place to share and connect with other light workers and empaths to support us during this very challenging and pivotal time that we're going through. I've had several people in my community who don't live in Georgia, and they're like, but I don't have anyone to connect with, Laura. And I know, I understand that. And that's why I wanted to do these circles, because it doesn't matter where you live. We have the internet, we have Zoom, and I'm more than willing to facilitate that place and space. And maybe I'll start it with the Facebook group and we can just figure out what is the best way. But with the Zoom, we can see each other, we can take turns sharing and just listening. I'm not talking about doing psychotherapy here. I'm just talking about setting up a sacred circle in a special place where we can do a little, maybe a ceremony or ritual and prayers, and we can, and just be here to support one another. So if you're interested in that, just reach out to me, shoot me an email. Hey, Laura, I would be interested in that. If it's for you, wonderful. If it's not for you, that's fine too. So just let me know what your feelings and thoughts are on that. And Deanna, me too. I so look forward to being here at this time, creating such amazing times together. Yes, thank you all. for your love, your support, your beautiful spirit, and yeah, bringing me huge blessings every single week. And this is my heart's joy. So thank you all. So let's just take a moment to connect into your heart. Just take a moment to thank all of our beautiful divine beings of light, the Dakini who is here with us, the higher beings of love and light and service, the angels and archangels, beautiful Saint Germain and other ascended masters of the sisterhood and the brotherhood from Shambhala, our star families, and everyone here tonight for bringing your beautiful, powerful light with you, your heart, your soul. Thank you for bringing forward your mastery, your courage. We are all blessed by your presence, and we honor and respect you. Please pull your energy back to you. We reset the healthy boundaries, sacred boundaries. Beautiful. Breathing in, breathing out. Thank you all so much. Have a beautiful week and namaste. Love you all. And we'll see you hopefully again next Sunday. All right. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye for now.
Ciao.
Bye, everyone. You're welcome, Evie.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye. Bye, sweetheart. Have a good week. Oh, I see that. Thank you, Davina. That's beautiful. Bye, Miss Karen. Bye, Miss Mary. Bye, Vera.
Bye. Bye to
Good night,
everyone.
beautiful ladies, beautiful goddesses. See you next week. Have a
Yep,
good
same
week.
time. Bye-bye.
Ooh, I love it.